Welcome to episode 14 of Being Bielsa, where today we're going to be playing two winnable matches in the English Premier League. As you can see, we've got off to a pretty good start. 4 wins, 3 losses, plus 4 goal difference. We're actually in 7th place. It's quite close actually. There's Man United look like they're going to run away with it, but Fulham in 2nd place with 15 points. Then there's a load of teams between 13 and 10 points, but it is early days, of course. It can all change, but we haven't drawn a game. We've been very good at home and quite average away from home. So I have altered the tactics slightly for away from home. We've had a couple of quite incredible results actually so far this season. Since the last episode then, we've beaten Fleetwood 2-1 in the Carabao Cup second round. An own goal and a goal from Lewis Baker put us through. But this, against the club I support, is just absolutely insane. Leeds United 6, West Ham 2. 6 different goal scorers. We were just all over them. 63% possession, 29 shots. We're the newly promoted team here. We murdered West Ham United. Snodgrass got the first goal just before half time, but in the second half it was crazy. They actually equalised, but then Ayling scored, Solanke scored his first goal for the club, Saiz scored, Bamford scored, and Arnautovic got a goal back, and then Baker scored a 93rd minute penalty. 6-2. Absolutely insane. By the way, Saiz picked up Player of the Month for August, and Click has picked up Player of the Month for September. Those two midfielders are just insane. They really are. But if we followed that up with a 3-1 loss against Fulham, however, they are second in the table, so it's not such a bad result. But you can see here, away from home, we are struggling a bit. In fact, the only game we've won away from home in the league is against Newcastle on the first day of the season. But yeah, a bit of a disappointing performance against Fulham. We had more shots, but we certainly didn't dominate as much as we do at home. Click got a goal though, but Mitrovic scored twice and Kara scored as well. Followed that up with a 2-0 win against fellow promoted team Stoke City. 2 goals from Click in the 25th and 27th minute. Man of the match performance from him. Good solid win. Then a 3-0 away win in the Carabao Cup. Saiz with a goal and Bamford with 2 goals. But a 1-0 away defeat against Brighton in the league. And although we had more possession, we just couldn't seem to break through the Brighton defence. You can see Dunk, their centre-back, got man of the match. Callas got injured in this one. Yeah, little bit of a poor performance, but then a 2-0 home win against Burnley. Solanke and Saiz with another goal. He is just insane. I love this chap, and I've actually had to give him a second new contract in the matter of months because Inter Milan unlocked his release clause, and of course our transfer window is over, but for the rest of Europe it's still open, so they were able to bid for him. And I just couldn't face losing Saiz. So I've actually increased his wage now to £62,000 a week. It was on 20 or something at the start. It went up to 36. He's now gone up to 62 in a matter of months. He's a really good player on this game. 27 years old. He's in his prime. £24.5 million. He does have a release clause in there of 30 million now. That's been increased by 11 million. But even that, I wouldn't want to sell him for 30, but it's only to clubs in the Champions League. He's a cracking player. So today we've got 2 W's, Wolves and Watford. Firstly, Wolves away from home, then Watford at home. Now, the away tactic is slightly different. Essentially, we're not trying to control the game as much. I've gone for a standard mentality. I've turned off Rome from positions, but that's it really. Same formation. Apart from that, I'm going with this team. Raya in goal. Byram is at right back because Ayling is injured for a couple of weeks, and so is Louis Coyle. But Byram's back from injury, so it's good to have lots of strength and depth at right back. Janssen and Cooper are going to be playing centre back because Callas is just coming back from injury. Baker's also out, which is a bit of a blow. Douglas left back. Calvin Phillips, Click, and Saiz threesome in the middle. Snodgrass, Alioski, and then Solanke up front. It's competitive for that first spot up front. Solanke and Bamford, both of them haven't quite set the world alight. Bamford got a couple goals in the League Cup. He scored 1 in the league. Solanke's got a couple goals this season. But it's all about Saiz with his 6 goals. Click's got 3 as well from midfield. Oh, I love them. They are the favourites for this. Wolves obviously have spent so much money in real life. They've got a very good team. I don't know where they finished last season, but they obviously survived. Let's get on with this match then. Let's see how this away tactic works. Slight tweaks We're clearly very different home and away in the Premier League, that's for sure. In the Championship, it didn't really matter so much. We played just as effectively away as at home. So they're going with it's a 3-4-3, essentially, with wing-backs. Moutinho in the middle with Jota. Tammy Abraham up front. Wasn't he? He was at Stoke. He scored twice against me last year, didn't he? And now he's going to come back and haunt me again, I think, today. Zendonka and Bolly. Oh, have they sold Ruben Neves? Where's he gone? Where's Neves gone? Let's have a look. Maybe he hasn't gone. Well, unless he was sold last year, of course. No, where's Neves? Is he in? Oh, he's in. He's suspended. Oh, that is a positive thing for us, actually, because he's obviously a quality player. Let's get on with this match then. For those of you that missed my video a couple days ago, I have a new Discord thing for Regen Rovers. Those of you that don't know what Discord is, it's like a modern day chat room, I suppose. But it's going to be dedicated to my FM19 content, in particular Regen Rovers. So go and check that video out for a few more details. Snodgrass lines up a free kick and just knocks it over the bar, and then you can join the conversation between lots of Football Manager lovers. 1-0 to Wolves. It came from nothing. I just had a corner. I was kind of turned off then, and all I saw was it flash across and stuck in the back of the net. We are dominating possession a little bit better, but we still haven't done anything. So this is what I'm saying. Away from home, we're just a completely different outfit. We're not creating anything. It's frustrating, because last season I didn't have any problems, of course. Here's Wolves again, looking for a second before half-time. This is... Oh, what a tackle by Sam Byram. He slid in there. And that's a great ball from Snodgrass to Solanke. Solanke, come on, my friend. Come on. Cross it in. Snodgrass. Yes, Saiz scores again. 1-1. Oh, he's a goal machine this season. Last year it was all about Click getting into the box. As the Mazzara, he scored so many goals this year. Saiz is bursting into the box, scoring goals from everywhere. Great stuff from Solanke. Crossed it in. Snodgrass, unselfish. He probably thought he wouldn't be able to head it in from there. And Saiz finds the corner. Well, that's positive. That's a positive end to the first half. Alioski's quite tired. He only had 85% starting off today, and he's on a 6.4. I think I should probably take him off, but I suppose I could move Snodgrass over to that side. I'm going to passionately say, I don't know, actually. We have been the better team statistically, but that's the only highlight we saw. I honestly don't know maybe I won't say anything. You don't have to say something, do you? I just won't have a team talk. Unusual, I know. We're going to put Snodgrass there, and we're going to play Sacco on the right wing. He's a pace demon. He wants more first team football. So we'll give it to him today. Second half. He's got the second half to impress. This tactical change hasn't made a massive amount of difference. We're still very 50-50 with possession, having a few more shots than the opposition, which is what we were doing anyway. But we are drawing. This is our first draw of the season as it stands. Saiz finds Douglas. Douglas, come and play it down the line for Snodgrass. There we go. Snodgrass crosses it in. Sacco can't quite get it. It's a good defensive clearance. Solanke to Sacco. Knocked into the danger zone, but it's knocked away. Calvin Phillips can't win it. He's charging after. Calvin Phillips does brilliantly. Calvin Phillips! Oh, he had to score. He doesn't ever find himself in that position. He did so well to win it. And then first, smashes it at the keeper. Second attempt, lobs it over the bar. Oh, we're going to regret that, aren't we? Half an hour to get, well, we might regret it. Here come Wolves. Saiz, can he get in there? He's on a yellow card. He's going to have to watch himself. Here they come. Grealish. Oh, they've signed Jack Grealish. Oh, good. Oh, no, Abraham's still on the ball. Great tackle. Great tackle. But we can't find Solanke, and they come again. Grealish into Kovalenko. Finds Abraham. Grealish again. Good defending by Click, but we just can't get it. We can't hold on to the ball at the moment. Wolves are playing like us. They're playing the Bielsa way. But Byram intercepts and passes it back calmly. Saka can't race after that, though. And Wolves come again. It's going to be a goal, isn't it? Guaranteed. Long highlight. Oh, no, not guaranteed. I'm surprised. Bring Solanke off. He's on 72%. Maybe throw on Bamford. Yeah, let's do that. Click's not playing particularly well today, which is a rarity, especially after September performances. 4 yellow cards. We've been a bit... Away from home, we do tend to pick up yellow cards. That happened in the Championship as well. 5 yellow cards. All our defenders have yellow cards. And with 5 minutes to go. We're going to have to watch ourselves, aren't we? Tammy Abraham back to Grealish. We can't make a tackle, really, can we? Afobe's onto the pitch. And that's crossed in. And Raya, easy save. Oh, they've brought Afobe on for Abraham, I think. Smash clear by Raya. Oh, great ball. What a ball to Sacco. Sacco with his pace. What is that? This is why I don't play you. Your end product is just grim. He can't cross. He can't score. All he can do is run and dribble. I'm going to take off Douglas for Fabio for the last few minutes. Do we go attacking? Nah, I'm happy with a draw because away from home we have been quite poor and we've been better today. But there's still 4 minutes to go. It's just thrown long. Oh, great interception by Click. Bamford back to Snodgrass. Into Phillips. Regretting those misses, but still doing his job. Byram down the wing for Sacco. Good ball into Click. Oh, just wide. Good effort from Click. It looks like it's going to finish 1-1, our first Premier League draw of the season. I'm okay with that. 1 point away from home. I'm going to say unlucky because we were relatively unlucky. It doesn't seem to. It's only motivated Solanke. I'll say to the midfield, I'm happy with the playmaking. Oh, Sacco switched on. No, Sacco, you were. He's got a 6.5. I don't think he's built for the Premier League, I'm afraid. And as it stands, we're up to 5th in the league with 13 points. Saiz is third top goal scorer. He was actually first until very recently. He's got the highest average rating. Click's got the second highest average rating. We're doing brilliantly, really. It's time for the second match of the episode. Today we're playing at home. Look how tight it is here. We're in 6th place on 13 points, but there's so many teams, including Watford in 9th on 13 points. Today could be a huge win. I mean, I was kind of expecting to do quite well in the Premier League. The signs were there. However, I wasn't really expecting to be challenging for Europe. It could still go either way, of course, but at the moment it looks relatively positive. However, we've played teams that we're kind of expected to pick points up against. Once we've played Watford and Palace and Leicester, we've then got Man City, Arsenal and Chelsea in a row. Southampton, Liverpool, Tottenham. That is an incredibly hard run. And we might lose most of those games. So we might be back down towards the relegation zone at the end of that. So we need to try and pick as many points up in the next 3 games as possible. Sacco's not going to go on the bench today. No chance, my friend. Callas is going to come in for Cooper. I like the partnership between Janssen and Callas. Although Cooper's played quite well when he has played, so that's open for debate, I suppose. Watford playing Will Hughes in defensive midfield, Football Manager legend. Always became a very good player on the last few editions of the game. Tom Cleverley, Pereira's a dangerous player, really good central midfielder. We're going with the home tactic, of course. It's been very effective so far this season. In fact, did we lose against Man United at home? Possibly. I can't quite remember. That might be the only loss at home so far. Free kick to Watford early on in this game, crossed in, and it's bundled into the back of the net. It's fluky. Let's have a look at this again. Crossed in. That is just annoying. Come on, guys. Saiz crosses it into the box. Janssen. Solanke. How did you miss? I thought it was a centre back having the shot then. Byron's picked up, and all our right backs are injured. Click. Saiz. Snodgrass. Lovely goal. Lovely finish. We've still got Berardi who can play right back, although his injury's gone now. I'm not sure if he's injured or not. That is a nice finish from Robert Snodgrass. Back in Leeds colours for the first time in a few years, of course. Byram and Snodgrass down the right-hand side together once again. This is a nicely worked goal from the throw-in. Saiz with the assist, Snodgrass with the finish. Byron's apparently got a bruised jaw. I think he can play with a bruised jaw, although his condition's gone down. How did he bruise his jaw? Did he aggressively chew some chewing gum too hard or something? Get out there and give the fans their money's worth. That doesn't really work. It's worked with Byram. He's a passionate lad. He likes the fans. Solanke should have scored really, shouldn't he? A lot more to come from him. We need more from him. He needs to be proving the world, England, that he's got what it takes. He's a wonder kid on the game, I think. He's a good all-round striker. He's not exceptional at anything. 12 composure, 13 finishing, 14 off the ball. He's not amazing, but apparently he's got the potential to be a really good player. One of those strikers that gets everyone else involved, I think, as a complete forward. Perhaps would work well with another striker up front alongside him, I suppose, but we don't play that system. Byram keeps getting knocks, apparently. I think I'm going to have to bring him off. He's just been murdered. I'm going to bring Berardi on at right back. Fabio can play right back as well. We've got so many players that can play right back. Here we go. Saiz into Solanke. Back to Saiz. We've only had a couple of highlights in this game. Snodgrass. Saiz. Click. Click hits it. Oh, Foster tips it behind. Bit unconvincing from him. Calvin Phillips with the corner. Crosses it in. Headed away quite easily. Saiz after it. Come on, Samu. Nice ball into Snodgrass. Snodgrass fouled. Yes, dangerous position here. Yellow card for Isaac. Success. Great name. Douglas to take the free kick. We've got two good free kick takers in Douglas and Snodgrass. And Douglas hits it. It's blocked. And Snodgrass went for the shot, but that was blocked as well. Solanke after it. Oh, no. Doesn't quite find Snodgrass. Battered up the pitch by their goalkeeper. Janssen heads into the path of Saiz. Into Snodgrass now. Saiz, we've got Ailing over... not Ailing. In fact, it's Berardi overlapping, of course. Berardi, good ball into Solanke. Heads it just wide. We've not actually created any clear-cut chances today. Both teams haven't created clear-cut chances. Maybe 2-1-1 draws today then. No draws for the whole season so far, and then 2 draws in 1 episode possibly. I'm going to bring Belatti on for Phillips. He's got a yellow. That's always a dangerous position to have, a yellow. So we bring on our Argentinian defensive midfielder. Experienced. I'm going to go attacking. I feel like the points are here for the taking. And I'm going to bring Solanke off again for Patrick Bamford. Come on, lads. Get the wingers to attack as well for the last 5 minutes. I think it's going to finish 1-1. Just didn't quite have enough in this game, did we? Both teams didn't really. They got a fluky goal. We got a decent goal from Snodgrass. Going to get a point for us. It's all right. Watford are a good team. And we're expected to finish bottom, remember. So to be on 14 points after 9 games is not bad at all, really. We've won more games than we've lost. We've drawn a couple games now. 2-1-1 draws today. Not the most exciting episode. You've been blessed, really, with so many goals during this series. 2-1-1 draws kind of seems a bit dull, I know. But 2 solid points. I'm going to assertively say you were unlucky. Byram's out for about a week. And, Belatti, he only had to play like 5 matches to get an extra year in his contract. I didn't actually realise that, but it doesn't really matter. Still in 6th place then after 9 games. There are a few teams that have games in hand. Saiz is still top of the average rating list there, as you can see, but he's dropped off the goals list, unfortunately. Next up is Crystal Palace, who... Where are they? Where are Crystal Palace? Oh, Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. Are they a championship team? Yeah, they are. Okay. I thought it was a Premier League game when I was reading it earlier. Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. We should win that then, hopefully. Leicester, we need to... I think we need to get a win. They're towards the bottom of the table, but then the next few games are going to be incredibly tough. Tempted to show a couple of these. I'm not sure who. Maybe I'll play through to like the Spurs game. I don't know. We'll see what happens over the next few matches. But thank you for watching today's episode. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Go and check out my Regen Rovers Discord video thing and get involved in the community, get involved with the series. But until next time, enjoy FM18, enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon.